One of the crucial aspects of having an audiovisual informative presentation is delivering a speech. It is hard if you're going to use foreign language like English. It is very challenging when you deliver informative speech and presentation when you are stammering in your speech. It is very awkward, especially when there is camera around. Preparing an informative speech is the first thing to do in having an audiovisual presentation. You have to choose the right topic, the speech outline, and the polishing of your written report. And in polishing, you don't have to check it by yourself. You need some expert advice or see some other people to check on your work. And if you're confident on what you have done, you may now proceed on the second phase, which is to practice. To practice is one of the biggest mistakes of many speakers because they think that their practice is enough. But veteran speakers know that practice time is never enough, especially when you're new in the field. And when you still have the time, use it to practice so that every time you make mistake, you'll repeat the whole process, and when you repeat it until it's perfect.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Marifela Sarah from cell number 6, and my report is about the teleprompter. The teleprompter is a device that electronically displays the script to the speaker. In newsrooms, expensive and state-of-the-art teleprompters are used where one-way mirror displays the text so the news anchors can read the lines without breaking the eye contact with the camera. There are reasons why speakers need to practice with the use of teleprompters. First, reading through the prompt can be dangerous in the sense that it gives a false sense of confidence to the speaker. They think that because they have this device that feeds the lines, they can just read the script once and they are good to go. So the result to that is they may sound like a robot, which is not good practice for the speaker. Second is in order to catch and hold the attention of your audience, you need to employ a nonverbal gestures, also known as vocalic or paralanguage. This means that the meaning of the line that you utter is affected by the stress and intonations. In natural one-on-one conversation, communicators subconsciously get bits of information from these nonverbal cues. If you read like a robot, then your message will not register in the audience's mind. This is why you need to read the script time and again. You need to know the ins and outs, the ups and downs of your message, so that you will know when to make it loud, say it soft, or slow. Furthermore, with enough practice, you'll be able to look away from the teleprompter with confidence, especially when you are trying to prove a point or when your lines need you to look away.
Yeah! Good morning, classmate, and good morning, sir. My name is Shalami Pipi Osera. I'm going to report or discuss my topic, which is pronunciation and enunciation. So first, we need to define what is pronunciation. Pronunciation is a way in which a word or name is spoken or pronounced. Like the example, your words, my word Shelami, which is my name. Most people say Shelami, but for me, it's not the way. Actually, it's not the way you say it. Actually, it goes like Shelami, shell. It's there's a root word from it. Why it becomes shell? So from words shell. So you just need add a to the last word, to the letter, which is L. So it must say it like this. Shella. It's Shella, not Sheila, not Shella, or whatsoever other people say it. That but just in pronunciation, there's no problem with it. But enunciation, there's a big problem, which is enunciation. There's some certain rules which you need to follow, because enunciation defined as by the same as clear and correct pronunciation of words, parts of words, and phrases. So, Chalamet. In enunciation, it must say it like this. Chalamet. Shala. This is soft words. Chalamet. Not Chilame. Chilame. It's not it's not actually like that. It's Chalamet. So that's the difference between enunciation and pronunciation. In pronunciation, you can just say it the way you want, or the way you wanted to express your feelings. But in enunciation, regardless you're mad, regardless you don't feel good, but when you're saying, you must say it clearly as much as you can. So enunciation, my name says say it like this. Chalamet. So I already discussed the difference between pronunciation and enunciation. So, in pronunciation is the act of saying words regardless of clarity. So, like I said a while ago, you don't have to care about how the way you say it, as long as you just blow it up or say it out. No one's care, or even I don't care. But is the enunciation is the act of producing clear words in accordance with inherent rules of that language. So, like I said, there's a certain rules in enunciation. So if that words it says like that, you must follow it. Follow it. So, Chalamet. Enunciation. For me, it's a rules for my name. It's not actually Chalamet, but it is Chalamet. So, to exercise the way you to exercise your mouth, or if you want to improve the way you speak, there's a certain exercises to help you, or to loosen that stiff muscles in your tongue parts or mouth parts here, most especially here and here, and the inside parts, which is help us to say or clarify, or to say clear words when we are talking. So, first part of exercise. First, stretching your face as wide as possibly you can. So, like this. Ah, 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 ah. So you can see, I put much effort to do this video. So that's the first exercise. Second, scratching it up to the center. So scratching your tongue to the center like this. Not like this, but like this. Just hold your tongue just a few minutes, as long as you can possibly hold it, your tongue inside, because you can feel it. The longer you hold, the more pain you feel when, inside your mouth. So it helps your tongue to soften the muscle inside, so you can speak clearly. Third, which is moving your jaw from left to right or vice versa repeatedly. So, as we can see, most of the boxer player, especially Manny Pacquiao, we can witness it. We can witness him when he entered the ringside, or the ring, before he start the fight, he do some mouth exercises like this. Ah, 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 ah. Why we must exercise our mouth? Because if you don't exercise our mouth, all the muscle is become stiff, which can uh, that's why we can't hardly speak properly, and we can't talk properly, because your muscles are, it's like lock up. Your muscles become hardened, it's because you don't speak, you don't exercise your mouth part. So it's really important to exercise this side, your jaw line. Not your jaw line, actually, your jaw. So when you're doing this, you can feel the the effect, or some, you can feel there's some certain feelings that I can explain, that when you're trying when you try this at home, you know what I'm trying to say. Last part, stretching your and retracting your tongue. So it goes like this. Ah, 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 ah. So when you're doing this, you can feel it's like your tongue being folded out from your mouth. Ah, ah. You can feel this pain behind, underneath your tongue. So now, since I do the exercises, I will try some words, if I can really say it properly. Unless it's not really worth, does not work on me, so I will try. There's some tongue twister words here. Around the rocks and the rascal run. Since there's something a little bit lack of proper pronunciation, so I'll try it again. So listen carefully. Around the rocks the rascal run. So that's the first tongue twister. Actually, I'm doing this. What I'm doing right now is the second part of exercise to help your mouth or tongue to say the words properly, or pronounce the words or phrases properly. So I'll try some other words here. Don't doubt and doorbell, but differ with the doorknob. Sounds good, right? I will repeat it again. If you can point out any mistakes the way I say it, just I stand to be corrected. So don't doubt the doorbell, but differ with the doorknob. Don't doubt with the doorbell, but differ with the doorknob. Ooh, made it without looking. Second exercise, there's a lot of tongue twister here. See that? This one, this letter C is the one that I just tried. How about I try this one, letter G. Actually, this tongue twister, I haven't tried it even before. Although I heard it, but actually I didn't finish it with this complete phrase. As I remember, this only part, the first sentence, this one. which is, I don't know if I can say it properly, but just bear with me. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Peppers? So, see? I already got it wrong. So, I will try it again. I will practice it in a practice so that I can say it properly. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers that Peter Piper picked? Let's try it again. For all the tongue twister that listed here, this one I find so difficult. I assure you, it's really difficult to say. Just for me, actually. I I admit it that I can speak properly. When whenever I try to speak some tongue twister, I feel so confident that yeah, I can do it. But the truth is, actually I can't. That's why I keep on practicing and practicing with whenever I have time. So let's try again. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers that Peter Piper picked? Oh. So, I will say last tongue twister here to end my report, which is pronunciation and enunciation. I hope you learn something, and I hope you understand what I'm trying to report or to discuss with you guys. So, here's the last part. I thought Piper pick a peck of pickled peppers is the hard tongue twister, but I guess this one. High roller, low roller, lower roller, how can a clump cram in a clean cream can? It's difficult, right? But I will try it. High roller, low roller, lower roller, how can a clump cram in a clean cream can? That's all. Thank you. Thank you for watching, sir. Bye-bye. God bless you.
Exercises. Here are one exercises that will help you to improve the way you speak. Number 1 is tongue twisters. But first, what is enunciation? Enunciation is the act of pronouncing words. Example is, make sure your enunciation is clear when ordering in a restaurant. So you don't forget French flies instead of French fries. Enunciation is from the Latin word enunciationem, meaning declaration. Tongue twisters. At first you have to say them twice. Slow, since your top priority is accuracy. You need to make that sure that every consonant vowel is spoken correctly. Recorded tongue twisters downloaded from the internet will come in handy. You can start now and speed things up a notch. Remember that your top goal is still accuracy in saying words, so you have to stop and repeat whenever you make an error. Repeat the tongue twisters until you have mastered each and every single one in your list. Speaking of which, here are some suggested tongue twisters for you. Number 1. Around the rugged rocks, the rugged rascal man. Yeah. Big black bug bit a big black bear, and the big black bear bled black blood. Don't doubt the doorbell, but differ with the doorknob. High roller, low roller, lower roller. How can a cram in a clean cram can? 4 furious friends fought for the phone. 5 flippant Frenchmen fly from France for fashions. Kiss her quick, kiss her quicker, kiss her quickest. My cutly cuts keenly and cleanly. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. If Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers, where's the pack of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Round the rugged rocks and the rascal again. Reading and writing is richly rewarding. It is advisable that you listen from a model first before doing the tongue twisters yourself. This makes sure that you are saying them correctly. Now, the wonder that is the internet, such thousands if not millions of tongue twisters, and many of these are actually spoken by native speakers. Finally, you can also try practicing your tongue twisters in front of a mirror. That way, you can look at yourself as you announce the lines. Number 3. Open wide. Effective speakers use their mouth maximally when they speak. That requires showing one's teeth. In other words, do not hesitate to widen your mouth, especially when it is required. Number 4. Last number. Read random texts and speeches and listen to yourself speak. You can do this by recording your practice runs so you can later listen, preferably with someone else so you can pinpoint your errors. Ages ago, people needed a recorder for this. Nowadays, dedicated recorders are hard to come by, but you can just really use cell phone for that. Thank you.